Meanwhile, the atmosphere at the Harmon family's press conference became increasingly lively. Just when Natasha thought that everything was going smoothly, a scream suddenly rang out from the crowd. Everyone turned to look. An old man had suddenly collapsed to the ground, convulsing and foaming at the mouth. Within moments, he was unconscious. "Dad! What's wrong with you? Please get up," cried a middle-aged man next to him, panic-stricken. "I'm a doctor, let me take a look." A bald man quickly stepped forward to check the old man's breathing and pulse. With a sigh, he shook his head. "He's already dead." "Dead?" Everyone was shocked by the news. How could this happen? He seemed perfectly fine just a moment ago. Who knows? He looked energetic. It's so strange that he died suddenly. Could it be a heart attack? Whispers and murmurs of suspicion filled the air. It can't be. My dad couldn't have died. We made sure he had regular checkups, and he was always healthy. The middle-aged man sobbed. It looks like he might have been poisoned. Did he eat anything earlier? The bald doctor asked. We didn't eat anything today. The middle-aged man trailed off before suddenly remembering something. Wait. My dad took Immortanol earlier, and now he is dead. The medicine must be toxic. Toxic? Everyone was shocked to hear this. After all, they had all taken the same medicine earlier. How could this be? Natasha frowned. Having such an incident during the press conference was not a good sign. Regardless of whether the old man's death was related to Immortanol, it would have a huge impact on Harmon Pharmaceuticals' reputation. Once the label toxic was attached to Immortanol, it would not be able to sell at all. It's all because of you. It's all your fault. You killed my father by selling fake medicine. You owe me his life. The middle-aged man stood up and roared at Natasha. He rushed forward to attack her but was stopped by the Harmon family's bodyguards. The cause of your father's death is not clear yet. Whether it is related to Immortanol still needs further investigation, Natasha said sternly. There's nothing more to investigate. Everyone saw it clearly just now. My father was healthy before he took your medicine. After taking it, he suddenly died. The man shouted. My father was killed by you. You wicked businesswoman. You look Mir's life. He kneeled beside the body, crying bitterly. My poor father, you died in vain. I'm sorry that I couldn't avenge your death. I hope that they will get divine retribution from the heavens. It was a heart-wrenching sight that moved everyone to tears. At that moment, everyone turned to Natasha. Their gazes had changed from ones of respect to ones of scorn. Natasha, I never knew you were such a despicable person. For the sake of profit, you would actually sell fake medicine. Quinton jumped to his feet and accused her loudly. Stop talking nonsense. Immortanol is not poisonous. Natasha frowned. Then how do you explain the old man's sudden death after taking your medicine? Quinton pressed. Natasha was at a loss for words. The old man's death has nothing to do with Immortanol, Dustin spoke up. He had been watching from the side all along. Who are you to say that the medicine is not at fault? Quinton retorted coldly. I can show you that the medicine had nothing to do with his death. If you don't believe me, I can ask the old man personally. Dustin stepped forward with a calm expression.